Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Yesterday we went to St. Pete Beach, took the boat over. We got some oysters, some nice mangrove snapper, and a sheep's head. Y'all check out this footage. We went over there fishing yesterday. The weather was supposed to be nice. It wasn't that nice. We bounced around all over the place. A lot of boat traffic. Finally found one little place to fish over by the Skyway Bridge in Tampa. Caught some, some decent size and keeper size mangrove snapper. Released a lot of baby ones. Caught one nice sheep's head. And we did a little inshore there. Found some oysters. And I'm going to show you us cleaning them here in a second. So just like everybody else, if you go fishing, you never know what you're going to catch. So today we're going to cook up what we caught. So here's the guys we got. We got 5 mangrove snappers and 1 decent sheep's head over here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to scale the small ones, and then we'll flay up these 2 big guys, and we'll probably freeze those and save them for later. Since we got 4 of these guys right here, then they were barely keepers. We're gonna go ahead. I'm using a steak knife that has a serrated section right up here at the front, and it does make easy work of scaling these guys. I only go up to this fin right here because I'm gonna cut him off right there at that point. So I'm not gonna show you cleaning all of them, but I'll show you cleaning this one. All right. You know, if we flay this guy, he's going to end up with a kind of a nugget, and we don't want to waste him since he's pretty small, and it's going to be very tasty. This mangrove snapper is about one of our best eaten inshore fish here in Florida. Right angle down through the head just like that, heads off. We'll open up the belly. Come in here. I like to use a steak knife for this one. Grab it right in by the backbone, and you'll get that the swim bladder, and then everything will just pull right out. You can kind of scrape it with the edge of the knife. That'll be nice and clean. Never have to touch the guts. We'll do the rest of them. We'll get right back at you. So there are our scaled and degutted mangrove snappers. And there are their beautiful faces staring back at us. So if you like to make fish head soup or fish head stew, there you go. Be happy to save those guys. I'm sure they'll be delicious. We're going to eat this part. When you get your own oysters, they're not going to be as neat and tidy as the ones you get at the store. So you're going to have them in big blobs. You got to break up all the what I call the chaff away, all the old oyster shells. I have modified this knife a little bit, since maybe if you guys watched last time we did oysters, and now it works 1,000 times better. You put kind of a square point on it and sharpened it. You notice I am wearing gloves. These things are very sharp. Got a little shell on it, but they're plus they're not as cold. I let them come up to, and I actually saved these in fresh salt water from yesterday, and then iced them last night. I let them come back up to about 50 degrees. Now this one's going to be kind of a pain. These long ones. Get that knife in there and cut that muscle, and it'll open right up. I'm trying not to get the shell in them. You see that beautiful oyster right there. We're going to start out. Got a large mixing bowl there. About 3/4 cup of flour. And maybe a little much. Okay. 3/4 cup. That's all purpose. Alright. Back with another 3/4 of a cup of white cornmeal. Looks good. It's actually yellow, but that's okay. Don't matter. Put in there. So all of our dry ingredients first. Teaspoon of salt. I just use my hand for salt. Tablespoon of baking powder. Even if you're using self-rising flour, I would still give it about a teaspoon. Alright, so that's all of our dry ingredients, except for, we're going to go ahead and give it some Seminole Swamp seasoning, about a teaspoon. Alright, give a little added flavor to it, right in that batter. So it doesn't have to be completely and 100% incorporated, but go ahead and get it together. So now we got about a half a cup of diced onions. Go ahead and put them in right now. Kind of get them going in there, get them soaking in some flour. We got an egg, beaten, one egg. And a cup of milk, but we don't want to add all of it at once. We're going to add about half of it to begin with, and we're just going to slowly start incorporating that in there. We'll see how our consistency works out. For right now, because what we're going to do next is just let it set and let that cornmeal soak up some of the milk and the other ingredients, and then we'll move on. So we got our oyster puppy mix made, and what we're going to do with these whole guys, if you've watched this before, you know we like to score these all the way down to the bone, both sides in a crisscross pattern. Just make it way easier to eat later. And these we're going to grill. We got some charcoal ready right now. We're going to put these actually on just 2 little fish. We're going to put them on. Thickened up quite a bit. That's about what I want it to be right there. Just going to go ahead and dump our oysters in it. You know, and those are various sizes. Watch us clean them there. So I'm going to gently kind of break them up, fold them right into this batter. You don't want to, you know, like chop them. I've seen some recipes up north, they call this oyster fritters. I'm calling it Oyster Hushpuppies because this is basically hush puppy mix. Alright, so we already got our oil going over here, and what we're going to do with these guys, just like any other hush puppy, is going to deep fry.